Man, I'm scared as fuck, man. When I start breathing, it's gonna go off on me, man.
Pull your legs in.
Okay. Let me count to 3. Let me count to 3 and I'm going in.
George Perry Floyd Jr., 46 years old, was suspected of passing a counterfeit $20 bill at a corner store in Minneapolis. What followed in the next 10 minutes would change the world.
Bro, he has not moved, not one time, bro. Bring it up, bro. Go back in the store, bro. You don't understand, bro. I'm the runner. Okay, that's cool. Go back in the store, bro. Go back in the store, bro. He's not. I see that. Bro. I'm trying to help y'all out, bro. You don't need to help me out, bro. I know your parents. I know everybody that runs the store. You don't need to help me out, bro. He's not moving right now, bro.
What started as a routine forgery call on the evening of May 25th, 2020 became one of the most devastating and consequential police encounters the United States has ever seen. It is approximately 8:08 p.m. on a warm May evening in Minneapolis, Minnesota, when officers receive a routine call about a man allegedly passing a counterfeit bill at Cup Foods on 38th Street and Chicago Avenue. Unknowingly, officers Thomas Lane and J. Alexander Kueng are about to walk into one of the most documented and disturbing incidents in modern American history.
911, what's the address of the emergency?
Officer 987 killed a citizen in front of a Chicago store. He just pretty much just killed this guy that wasn't resisting arrest. He had his knee on the dude's neck the whole time. Officer 987, the man went stopped breathing. He wasn't resisting arrest or nothing. He was already in handcuffs. They pretty much just killed the dude. I don't even know if he's dead for sure, but he was not responsive when the ambulance just came and got him. And the officer that was just out here left, the one that actually just murdered the kid in front of everybody on 38th in Chicago.
Okay. Would you like to speak with the sergeant?
Yeah, like that was bogus what they just did to this man. He was unresponsive. He wasn't resisting arrest or any of it.
Okay, let me get you over to the desk. You can request to speak with the sergeant, okay?
Yeah, and I'm sitting here talking with another off-duty firefighter that just sat here and watched it in front of us as well.
Okay.
And she told him to check the man's pulse, but they wouldn't even check the pulse.
Okay, 1 second.
By the time this call is made, officers have already been on scene for nearly 20 minutes, and what the caller is describing has already happened. The question investigators now have to answer is exactly how they got there.
Stand up, stop falling down. Stand up. Stay on your feet and face the car door.
You get a seat?
No.
Please, can I talk to you, man? I just want to talk to you, man. Please, let me talk to you, please.
Man, you ain't listening to nothing we're saying, so we're not going to listen to nothing you're saying.
Can you watch that car? Just make sure no one goes in it.
I hear you, but you are going to face the door right now.
Listen up, stop.
I'll do anything.
George Perry Floyd Jr. was born on October 14th, 1973, raised in the 3rd Ward of Houston, Texas, one of the city's historically black neighborhoods, where he was known to everyone simply as Big Floyd.
October 14th?
73. Man, I got shot last on the same way, man.
If you mind doing me a favor, just run this
Nah,
guy for me. George Floyd. Thank you.
Man, you was looking for something. I don't want no problem. I ain't gonna do nothing.
Man, you know why we're here?
Why?
We're here because it sounds like you gave a fake bill to the individuals in there.
Yeah.
You understand that?
Yes.
And do you know why we pulled you out of the car? Because you was not listening to anything we told you.
Right, but I didn't know what was going on.
You listen to us and we will tell you what's going on, all right? When you're moving around like that, that makes us think way more is going on than we need to know.
Right. And that's all I had was officer.
Gotcha, all right. We're going to put you in the back of a squad, all right?
So can I talk to you?
Yeah, we're going to sort all this out, all right?
Please, man.
That's your car key?
It's my sister.
Key fob right there?
Yes, sir.
Floyd was a father, a former athlete, a man described by people who knew him as gentle and charismatic, someone who spent years mentoring younger kids in Houston to steer them away from the streets. He had moved to Minneapolis for work, had recently lost his job during the COVID-19 pandemic, and on this evening he was sitting in a parked car outside a corner store. That single thread is what would unravel everything.
Stop, I'm not that kind of guy.
Stop.
You please? I'm not that kind of guy, Mr. Officer. Please.
Space away.
Please, man. Don't leave me by myself, man. Please. I'm just claustrophobic. That's it.
Well, you're still going in the car.
Anything sharp on you?
I won't do nothing to hurt y'all, Mr.
have
Officer.
anything sharp
No,
on you?
sir.
Not even like a comb or nothing?
Nothing, because I don't have nothing. Why y'all doing me like that, Mr. Officer? Please, crack it, doing it for me and stuff, man. I am claustrophobic for real, Mr. Officer.
You got him?
Could you please crack it for me, please?
Yes, I'll
Remember my
crack
name.
it.
Stay
I
with me,
will.
man.
I will.
Please stay with me, man. Thank you. God, man. I didn't know all this was gonna happen, man. Please, man. I just want my hands free. I don't want to do none of y'all, man. Nothing.
You got it?
Inside in your pocket real quick on your shirt. I'm listening.
And I understand that people do stuff and
All right,
y'all
he's
don't know
good.
me.
There's guns, whatever. No, nothing weapons.
Okay.
Grab a seat.
Okay.
Why are you having trouble walking?
Because I was my
I'll roll the windows down, okay?
Please, man. Please don't do this.
Take a seat.
I'm going in, Mr. Officer. I'm going
No,
in.
you're not.
I gotta go in.
Take a seat.
Grab a seat, man.
Man, y'all don't believe me, Mr. Officer.
Take a seat.
I'm not that kind of guy. I'm not that kind of guy, man.
Take a seat.
Y'all, I'm gonna die in here.
Take a seat.
I'm gonna die, man.
You need to take a seat right now.
And I just had COVID, man. I don't want to go back to that.
Take a
Okay,
seat.
I'll roll the windows
No.
down. Hey, listen.
Dang, man.
Listen.
I'm not that kind of guy.
Floyd is not acting aggressively, he is visibly panicking. He says he is claustrophobic, that he just had COVID, that he doesn't want to die. What medical experts would later confirm at trial is that this is not resistance. This is acute psychological and physiological distress.
Don't get in the car. He know it. He know it too, Mr. Officer. Y'all hear me? Don't do me like that, man. Please. Okay, can I talk to you, please?
You get in this car. We can talk.
I am, I'm claustrophobic.
I'm hearing you, but you're not with me.
God, I'm claustrophobic, man.
Get in the car.
Get
in the car.
Get me in the front. Please.
No, you're not getting in the front.
I'm claustrophobic, Mr. Officer.
Get in the car.
Okay, man, okay. I'm not a bad guy, man.
Get in the car.
I'm not a bad guy.
You ain't gonna win.
Oh, man. Please, officer. Please.
Take a seat.
Please, man. Please. No,
How can you take a seat?
I can't choke. I can't breathe, officer. Please.
You're talking.
Please.
Sit down.
Fine.
My wrist, man. My wrist, man, please. Okay, maybe I'm gonna lay on the ground. I'm gonna lay on the ground. I'm going down. I'm not gonna run, man. Right. I know I can't breathe.
You're talking and you can't breathe. Oxygen. Not breathe.
I just had COVID, man. I can't breathe.
Floyd says, "I can't breathe here," before he is ever placed on the ground. The defense would seize on this at trial to argue his breathing problems were pre-existing. But the prosecution's medical experts demolished that argument with one fact: being able to speak does not mean being able to breathe adequately. And the ground restraint had not even started yet.
Jesus Christ. I can't breathe.
Thank you.
Not moving.
Mama.
Yeah.
Mama.
Lay off.
Mama.
One of the front pouches
Mama.
on my right side bag.
Mama.
Get EMS code 2. We're out.
You're the rest guy.
All right. Oh my God.
So now you go to jail.
I can't believe this. I can't believe this, man. Mama, I love you. Reese, I love you.
You got hobble?
To my kids, I love them.
Grabbing it.
I'm dead.
Mine's in my side. It's listed. It's labeled. It says hobble. It's on the
I
top.
can't breathe for nothing, man. It's cold-blooded, man.
You're doing a lot of
Mama, I love you. I can't do nothing.
Yeah, EMS is on their way.
My face is gone.
Well, do you want to hop at this point then?
I can't breathe, man.
Okay.
Please,
All right.
please let me stand.
No.
Please, man, I can't breathe.
Floyd's mother had passed away 2 years before this night. What investigators and forensic psychologists would later note is that calling out for someone who can no longer come is a recognized response during extreme physiological collapse. The mind reaching for the one person who ever made things safe. His body was already telling him what the officers were not responding to.
Please, man, somebody help me.
Relax.
I can't breathe.
You're doing fine. You're talking fine.
Deep
I
breath.
can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. My body just died yesterday.
Relax.
Man, I can't breathe my face. Just get up.
Gotta be on something.
What do you want?
I can't breathe. Please, the knee in my dick. I can't breathe.
Get up, get in the car, man.
I will.
Get up, get in the car.
I can't move.
I've been waiting the whole
Ah!
Get up, get in the car.
Mama.
On a weed pipe on him, there might be something else with it. Might be like PCP
I can't.
or something.
I'm being.
Is that the shaking of the eyes, right? Is PCP?
My knee. My neck.
Or their eyes like shaking
I'm
back and forth really
through.
fast?
I'm through. I'm claustrophobic. My stomach hurts. My neck hurts. Everything hurts. There's water or something. Please. Please.
As officers unknowingly continue to restrain a man whose body is shutting down around them, they are on the brink of the moment a 17-year-old girl with a phone would capture for the entire world. As investigators dig into Derek Chauvin's 19-year career inside the Minneapolis Police Department, they quickly find themselves down a rabbit hole of misconduct, filed complaints, and a department that had every opportunity to intervene long before May 25, 2020. It turns out that Chauvin had accumulated more than 18 formal complaints, the vast majority of which resulted in no meaningful discipline whatsoever. The complaints paint a portrait not of an impulsive officer, but of a cold and methodical one, someone whose use of force had been flagged repeatedly, yet who was consistently shielded by a system that prioritized departmental hierarchy over accountability. Detectives and prosecutors now theorize that Chauvin's behavior on May 25th was not an aberration. It was the logical endpoint of years of unchecked conduct, a department culture that normalized force as a first response, and a training system that emphasized compliance above all else.
Are you really a firefighter?
Yes, I am from Minneapolis.
Okay, then get on the sidewalk.
Show me his pulse.
Check his pulse.
Check it right now.
Get back on the sidewalk. The man ain't moved yet, bro. The man ain't moved yet, bro.
He's not moved. Minneapolis.
Bro, you're a bum, bro. You're a bum, bro. You're
Check his pulse
definitely a
right now.
bum,
Tell
bro.
me what it is. Tell me what his pulse is right now.
Check
Swear to
the
God.
pulse. Bro, he has not moved not one time,
For
bro.
a minute.
But you know, bro, go back in the store, bro. You don't understand, bro. Okay, that's cool. Go back in the store, bro. Go back in the store, bro. He's not. I see that, bro. I'm trying to help you out, bro. You don't need to help me out, bro. I know your parents. I know everybody that runs the store. You don't need to help you the fuck out, bro. He's not fucking moving right now, bro.
I just saw them, huh?
Bro, he was just moving when I walked up here.
Yeah, I know. Then
Bro,
Do you have a pulse?
I've been watching it.
Bro, I'm busy trying to deal with you guys.
Okay, do they have a pulse?
He doesn't have it, bro. He's not fucking moving.
Hold on,
Bro,
I swear to God.
bro, what is you, 1087, bro? You're a bum, bro, or 987, bro? You're a bum. First thing you want to grab is your mace because you scared, bro. Scared of minority, you fucking bum.
3 minutes off him. What are you doing?
Bro, 3 minutes, bro. He's not moving.
He's dying. Yo, see that he's
Bro,
not.
he's not even fucking moving. Get off of his fucking neck, bro.
Like,
Get off
for
of his
real? You're
neck.
still on him. For
Bro,
what?
that, bro? Are you serious?
Nobody, like,
Bro, I barely touched me like that, dude. I swear I saw.
what's wrong? Why y'all still on him? I'm a first responder from Minneapolis. The fact that you guys aren't checking his pulse and doing compressions if he needs that, you guys are on another level. Okay. Yeah, and I have your name tag.
That's not very professional.
I don't care. I'm not on call.
Don't touch me! Don't touch me! Don't touch me! Don't touch me! Don't touch me, bro! Don't touch me! Don't touch me, bro! Don't touch me, bro! No, bro, don't ever touch me, bro!
Among the crowd on that sidewalk was a 17-year-old girl named Darnella Frazier, who had stopped at Cup Foods with her younger cousin. The footage she captured on her phone would become the single most important piece of evidence in the trial, and it would reach every corner of the planet within hours of being posted online.
You just really killed that man, bro. You just really killed that man, bro.
A bystander says it out loud on camera in real time as EMS loads Floyd onto a stretcher. George Floyd was pronounced dead at Hennepin County Medical Center at approximately 9:25 p.m., and the investigation into exactly how he died was only just beginning. As EMS transports Floyd to the hospital, officers return to Cup Foods to speak with the store manager, the person whose employee made the original call, and the person who holds the only interior security footage of what happened before police arrived.
How are you guys?
How's it going?
Good, how about you?
Good, good.
You still have that 20?
I do, and they had a lot more with them too, just so you know.
Alright. Do you have all of them?
No, we only confiscated one.
Only confiscated the one?
Well, actually, he bought something with it too from one of my employees. So one employee caught it, and then the other person that was with him, so they both had counterfeits. The gentleman with the hat and the big guy. We caught one, and the other person was spending one on the other side. So.
Okay, was the big guy the one that made the purchase?
He's the one that was trying to purchase. We took it from him, and then, no, we didn't take that from him. This one was actually used in here at the tobacco shop.
Okay, by who?
Let me just confirm. Chris, come here for a second.
Awesome. Switch spots to me. I got you, bro.
So they both, one attempted, got rejected. One of them came through. I think the gentleman with the hat and dreads. Which person was successful at using it? The bigger one. So the bigger one was the successful one at using it.
The bigger guy?
Yep. The other one with the hat and dreads attempted and got rejected.
All right. And he just gave you the 20. What did he purchase with it?
Cigarettes.
Cigarettes? Okay. And
they each had a few on them. I was told after the fact. I would have handled it if I was in here.
No, fair enough. And you guys have security cameras on the inside?
Of course.
Okay.
And we went outside to talk to them. There was really high up stuff, and then they said, "You got on my face or something," and that's when we called you guys.
Okay. All right. And it was just the 20 that he paid with?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he had more on him, but he just paid with the 20. So we only got one, but they attempted twice.
What was his behavior like in the store then?
So the one with the hat and dread that I've known for a long time, he was nice. He was trying to buy something. He had real bills for that.
Yeah.
The manager's account that Floyd appeared to be highly intoxicated inside the store would become one of the pillars of the defense strategy at trial. The defense had argued that George Floyd died from a drug overdose, that the fentanyl in his system, combined with a pre-existing heart condition, caused cardiac arrest independent of the restraint. The prosecution's medical experts responded with a single inescapable fact: fentanyl overdose does not present as a slow, speaking decline over 9 minutes. Presents as sudden respiratory collapse. The prone position itself compressed Floyd's lungs against the ground. The combined body weight of 3 officers on his neck, back, and legs prevented his chest from fully expanding to draw breath. The low oxygen to his brain began not when he hit the pavement, but when the restraint prevented his body from compensating. The Hennepin County Medical Examiner ruled the manner of death a homicide, cause of death, cardiopulmonary arrest complicating law enforcement subdual, restraint, and neck compression. Every word of that ruling was a direct repudiation of the defense's entire theory. George Floyd did not die because of what was in his body. He died because of what was on top of it.
All right. Oops.
You're fine. Hold it. Lane.
Yep.
Is this yours?
Yeah. Nope.
All right. What was going on?
It was a forgery report.
Yep.
And he was just not compliant with getting out of the car.
Okay.
We were trying to get him in the back of the squad.
Okay.
And he was just basically resisting.
Yep.
He wasn't showing us his hands at first. Then we were trying to get him in the squad. He kicked his way out. He was kicking on there. And we came out the other side, and he was fighting us, and we were just basically restraining him until you guys got here.
Okay.
412, whatever location is going to be park.
Yeah, you did CPR.
All right.
And 30.
You want me doing just compressions?
Compressions now.
Okay. Keep checking airway or just constant compressions? All right.
I can do airway check if you want. I need it. Throwing our gel in. You have to be detained, physical force, and
Oh yeah, so he crashed in the, I wonder what he was on.
Not sure, but yeah, he seemed very agitated and paranoid, and
That's a shame.
yeah.
An officer, minutes after Floyd is taken away by ambulance, speculates about what he was on, not what happened to him, not whether he needed help, what he was on. This 4-second exchange, captured on Bodycam, became the quiet, chilling bookend to the entire prosecution's case. On April 20th, 2021, Derek Chauvin, 45, was found guilty on all 3 counts: second-degree unintentional murder, third-degree murder, and second-degree manslaughter, and sentenced to 22.5 years in state prison, later receiving an additional federal sentence of 21 years for civil rights violations, with the sentences to run concurrently. Thomas Lane, J. Alexander Kueng, and Tou Thao were each convicted in federal court of willfully depriving George Floyd of his constitutional rights, with federal sentences ranging from 2.5 to 3.5 years, followed by additional state convictions for aiding and abetting murder. Darnella Frazier, the 17-year-old who filmed everything, received a special Pulitzer Prize citation in 2021. Without her camera, the officer's own account of events may have been the only one the world ever heard. If you made it to the end of this one, thank you. This case is not easy to sit with, and it was never meant to be. If this one meant something to you, drop a comment. I read every single one. We extend our deepest condolences to George Floyd and to all of his loved ones. Our mission is simple: voices for the voiceless. We tell the stories of those who can no longer speak for themselves. Before you go, I want to ask you something. Do you think this tragedy could have been prevented if things were handled differently in those final minutes? Or was this outcome inevitable from the moment the situation escalated? Let me know in the comments. I read every single one. If this case meant something to you, don't forget to subscribe and check the pinned comment. As always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.